I'm a little fucked up, right? But this is about to be the livest motherfucking story time right here. This is gonna be the dumbest shit I've ever probably ever said. But peep this. Alright, so this is the story. I wanna say I was like 26, maybe 27, when I realized I was a fucking dork. Like, real shit. Should have already known this shit, but it didn't dawn on me until I tried to tell a story. Like I'm gonna tell now. But at the time that I told that story, I told that shit like it was something. You know, like when you tell the story, like you the main person in this story, but you wasn't. You're narrating everything that happened, that went on. But nigga, ain't nothing good happened for you. And I used to tell, try to tell people oh man, we was doing all this and going on. And there's some shit that we was doing, but there was something else that happened. And it wasn't like it was me that was the main person for that part of the story. But I digress. So, real shit, I'm admitting a motherfucker is, I was a goddamn dork, man. I was a fucking geek, nerd, whatever it is. Watching anime and shit like that. Whatever. Not a big deal. But I realized, damn, nigga, you really was telling this story like it was something to brag. But here's the story. So, I want to say it's my second time. It's the last time that I ended up going to Discovery Camp. This place was lit. The church I was with, we had what the hell was we had an internship that we would do. We would go to the Discovery Camp, not as a church to go there and enjoy the festivities and all that stuff. We went there to actually intern and help all the people, that were actually coming there. So we worked. All of us had jobs and stuff like that. It was cool. We all had something to do when we got up. Everybody had a time that they had to go to their job and all that stuff. I think this was since it was the last time that I went, I did I worked inside the church for the setup and all that shit. And then I did something else. And I worked in the kitchen. I did the kitchen for the second half. I was there for I spent, man, I thought I was going to get kicked out. Me and a buddy of mine, we thought we was going to get kicked out that motherfucker. We didn't pay. In order to intern there, we was supposed to pay for all our stuff and all that shit like that. And we didn't pay for the rest of our weeks that we was there. So luckily my brother came and got me when he did. Because I stayed up until my brother came and finally came and got my ass up out of there. Which it wasn't like we was doing anything bad to get kicked out on purpose or anything like that, trying to get kicked out. It was just that we didn't pay. So we was scared, nigga, am I about to get wake up in the morning and they got my ass outside the camp? Nigga, here, since you ain't want to pay, back to the road your ass go. You know what I mean? Because my church had already left and stuff like that. But going back, we get there and so I'm working those two jobs. I did one half and I did one the other half. I came up with a little plan when I met my bunkmates, because all of us that intern, we all had different rooms like different like little houses that we all had. So there'd be a certain amount of us all in the room. When I met everybody that I was in the room with, I was like, yo, I think we can come up with some ways to come, get some money. That way we can enjoy ourselves. And this is like first night we all meet. It was like some real world shit. But it was like the difference between like us and like the women. Like the girls, nothing but drama. Our shit, comedy. We was funny. Shit was just cool as fuck the whole time. Like everybody got along. Like it was a whole vibe with all the guys, man. There was barely any problems, man. The only way there was a problem is there was a fucking girl that was involved. That was the only way there was ever an issue. Ever. But we came up with a way to make some money. My youth pastor had, we had a vehicle that we drove, up this way the whole way. So instead of flying, we drove. We had a way, to get back and forth and get back around. Everybody else, they just got dropped off, and that was it. They have to either get money sent to them or, or something like that. It's like some Western Union type shit, because they didn't, there was no way for them to get, get out of that place or anything. Like they couldn't go nowhere. We could. So my youth pastor let us go to Walmart, and just us for the church. Like he ain't letting nobody else get in the car. I mean, I had one buddy of mine tried to hop in the car one time, and he was like, "Yo, like, what you doing?" I was like, "Man, I'll be back." He was like, "Oh damn, I thought I was gonna go too." I was like, "Nah, bro, nah." But we go to Walmart and we get a whole bunch of shit. And I made sure I got like bags of like the the Cheetos with all the like different variety shit. I got a whole bunch of that and a whole bunch of other snacks and stuff like that I know kids like and shit. Grabbed all of that stuff, went back, showed everybody the shit, and he was like, "Yo, we about to come up," because in order for you to get food and stuff, you had to wait until like it was, we were released to like go and enjoy ourselves for the day. Because other than that, you was busy at, doing your job and stuff like that for the day. But depending on what positions you had, like if you had the right job, only certain times you had to work. So like as long as there wasn't something going on, and you've already done your cleaning and setup, and everything at the church, I was good. I only had to worry about after service, so I was good for a long period of time. But when I worked in the kitchen, it was like constant. So we came up with some other ways too. You can come up with some money at nighttime when everybody released and they could, go and do their thing. We was doing Texas Hold'em. We was fucking doing Texas Hold'em. They was doing, was they shooting dice? They was shooting dice too, but they mostly, dice was always getting out of pocket, and people from other rooms, like from other houses, like was tripping sometimes when the money got involved. So they stuck with Texas Hold'em because that way it was a little bit more fair instead of blackjack. Because they wanted to do blackjack as well, but they didn't do that. They stuck with Texas Hold'em, which was a much safer way to make some money. And we ended up catching up big. Like every single night when it was time for us to go and do our own thing, we divvied up our money and still had money in the pot the whole time up until it was time to leave. Up until everybody split and did their own thing and left the camp, bruh, like we had money the whole time. It was crazy. I was like, I can't believe we pulled that shit off. But everybody had money to do their thing. Like every night, if I wanted to go out and go get something else, like ice cream and shit like that, no problem. I had money on me. My boy had bread. My other dude had bread. We was straight. Because we had this, you know what I'm saying? Because every time my youth pastor wanted to go out, because, you know what I'm saying, if his daughter needed something or something like that, we go to Walmart. And I load up again. Load up and get some more stuff. Bring it back. And here we go. Hey, 25 cents. Them quarters added up quick. We was racking the fuck up. Like we was racking up. And at nighttime they would make the money back in cards. So this is the part where I had to realize as I got older, I was a fucking dork. Because when I used to tell the story, telling people about like what happened in the room one night, actually it was during the daytime, I wasn't the star of this attraction. Like, it was my boy that was tapping us, that, you know what I'm saying, found a chick. She was on some freak shit, but she wasn't on that kind of freak shit. She didn't want to do the whole room or nothing like that. Nobody was trying to do that shit. But everybody had their back. Like, you know, like, hey, you know, y'all do y'all. Nobody got it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody got in their way, in their business. And when one of our pastors came in, thank God my bed, the safest motherfucking bed on the goddamn planet, I had this special kind of material. Like, I had this jersey. It was like jersey material. And I don't know, it was like silky almost. It was like it was real, like fucking silky for some reason. I don't know why it was like that. I don't know why the texture was like that, but it was weird. But I had the girl hide in my bed and just lay flat. I said lay flat, lay all the way back in the corner, put the covers on top of her. I think we had like a cover that we crunched up a little bit and threw over the bed as well. And like, Pastor didn't see that shit when he came in, because like somebody snitched out there. They saw a girl come in here, and he was like, I want to see what's going on in this room. We was like, go ahead, man, like go ahead. Like, we, as soon as he knocked on the door, we was already on it. Like, yo, go hide on my bed, put the covers on, you know what I'm saying, just lay flat and just breathe slowly. That girl was smart. A plus for effort, you know, I swear to God. And whole thing, like, see, what I did realize as I got older is that if I had the confidence that I have now, good God, I swear, there's a comedian that used to always say, some men have like a talk back, like acceptance, but you only can talk back if you have the dick to talk back. When I got older, I realized I could, you know what I'm saying, I got that talk back. So like, if I had the confidence I had back when I was much younger, like, I swear, I would have been nothing nice. Cause this girl, poor thing, like, my friend, he did okay, but like man, I told the girl too. I was like, girl, if that thing hurt you, damn. Like, she wasn't interested in me because, again, I didn't have that confidence at all, and that was like a big thing with me back then I really, saying, didn't see myself the way I should have seen myself. Like not like I see myself now. Like it was bad. Saying, a lot of young, saying, young people really gotta love them. Saying, find the right way to love themselves, because it's hard. But it really depends on your upbringing, and then it depends on that like that mental toughness that a kid really shouldn't have to have, because like it's hard to just let kids be kids now. You know what I mean? Like they really are not allowed to be kids again. But like I really did not have confidence back then, and my shit would, oh my god, like if I had like the knowledge that I have now, like Jesus Christ, because I told her, girl, I was like, girl, I did tell her, I was like, I didn't, I should have said it a little bit better, but I was like, yo, you would make it. I mean, because I knew what I was, saying, I was working with when I was younger. It's just like I should have had a little bit more confidence and could have gotten laid a little bit more. But the older you get, you do realize there's a reason why certain things don't happen. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason. I still know this girl to this day. It was her first time having sex, pregnant, first. That's, you know what I mean? Like that would damn near, that's that, saying, that changes a person. You know what I mean? Because the sad part is that same, other half ain't even around. You know what I mean? Nowhere to be seen, not involved at all. You know what I mean? So like that can change a person, and that, this person is literally not even the same person that I even remember when I first met them. But like certain things happen for a reason, So I didn't have the confidence then. But when I would tell this story, saying it was my boy that was, saying that got laid that day. And my stupid ass is walking around here acting like I done something special. Like, nigga, I ain't done nothing special. I ain't done shit. I ain't done a goddamn thing. All I've done is narrate that my boy had sex, but I was acting like I was the star of that motherfucking attraction. I was like acting like I had got that shit. Like, no. Like that whole time was horrible for me. As far as like girl wise, the chicks that I liked, I think one chick fucked with me a little bit. Like one chick liked me. like maybe one. But all the chicks that I liked, no love. You know what I'm saying? Like no love. Like did not fuck with me like that. Like I mean, specifically let me know. Like, and I don't like saying friend zone, because the friend zone is not a real thing. Niggas, stop telling yourself that the friend zone exists. It doesn't exist. You create it. Alright? My bitch ass didn't have confidence and wouldn't pull the trigger and wouldn't make moves and wasn't feeling myself the way that I should have. So like, that's why shit didn't work out. That's why shit didn't happen for me. And I had to realize that later on, which I should have known back then. Like, it would have helped so much. You know what I mean? Like, it really would have helped so much. But like, and then I realized, like, man, we was wilding. We was wilding at Discovery Camp, man. We was wilding. Like, this was a Bible camp that we was interning at, nigga, and we was out there. We was out there doing some things, and my friends were out there doing some things. They was the only ones smack. I was always the nigga that never got, that never got laid though. Like I was always the one that didn't actually get the draws. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Actually, I don't know why the fuck I even just lied and acted like I don't know why. Man, y'all wait till the next video, man. That's the end of this story time, man. We was out there wilding. My boy got laid. I wasn't when I got laid. Until next time. Until next time, man.